What's good? It's Shigozi. It is Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. Here we have Michelle Obama inside the propaganda. This is legitimately propaganda. Besides the fact that every last thing she does is propaganda from the federal government, you can just listen now. She's telling you to vote, why you should vote, criticizing the people like me and you who don't vote because we understand that this system is a big joke. Because I will never waste my time voting. I mean, I already don't like wasting my time doing anything for the government. Why would I go vote? I've only voted once in my life when I was 18 because I was a little moron. I can vote for the first time. That's all but since then, hell no. So we'll just listen to like a little bit of what this actor is saying. You can just get a gist of what this piece of propaganda is about. A bunch of bullshit from the federal government. That's all it is. I am sick of all the nastiness, she says. We'll see why they chose the word nastiness.
There are still millions of people who think that voting isn't relevant to their lives. Or they think that voting won't make a difference. Or they think the system is rigged, so why bother? Or maybe they feel overwhelmed, like the issues are too complicated and that politics is just too ugly. So they just don't want to get involved. Some folks are real busy, They're like, hey, I got so much going on. I'm just trying to get my kids to daycare, trying to get to work, maybe get some sleep. They just feel like they don't have time for anything else in their lives. And trust me, I get it. I get being busy. And I definitely get feeling frustrated. Because believe me, I am frustrated too. I am sick of all the chaos. And the nastiness of our politics.
Order out of chaos. She said that because she was nodding to the true political system. This order out of chaos, divide and conquer, Freemasonic dictatorship. So later on, she goes to say some more propaganda.
Other folks are showing up. Democracy continues with or without you. They're voting in every election, from city council to governor to president. Because the folks who are voting know the impact that the leaders that they pick can have on every single part of our lives. Those sheriffs that we elect, they decide how our streets are policed.
So that's the only true thing here. But understand, we don't elect them. They're selected by the Freemasons. They are the Freemasons. And yes, the Freemasons decide how this police state is run. So that's the only truth she said in this entire video. But of course, it was a half truth, and she used the word elect. That's, her biggest fault.
The school board members we vote on, they determine how our kids' schools are run. The mayors we send to City Hall, they can fix those crumbling roads and the public transportation system, or not.
Or not, exactly, because they don't. They're a bunch of actors. Andrew J. Ginther, the mayor of Columbus, is a theatrical actor for the federal government. He does absolutely nothing but follow orders and put on propaganda. So here we're going to see the numerology behind this piece. Why? I mean, you already heard it. You heard everything she said. It's complete bullshit. The people that are actually voting, they don't understand. They're dumb. They're retarded. They're being duped and deceived by the Freemasons, by the Jewish Kabbalists who run the federal government. So voting, V is his 22nd letter, O the 15th, T the 20th, add them all, 87. When you add all the ordinals in voting, you get 87. So Michelle Obama, this Illinoisan actor, born January 17th, 1964. So from her 54th birthday till the day this piece of propaganda was published, this is official federal government propaganda. CNN, see, with the check mark here. 4.8 million subscribers. Look at that shit. 4.8 million subscribers. Not a coincidence. They have their number cached to be that. Don't be surprised if it's 5 million now. It's probably like 4.8 or less than that, I mean. But why 4.8 million? because propaganda equals 48. Freemason, 48. Illuminati, 48. Key of David, 48. He will open, no one can shutteth. He will shut, no one can open. That's exactly what this propaganda is. They decide when Michelle Obama comes out to program you by the numbers. So, from her birthday to the day this piece of propaganda is published, September 23rd, 2018, 8 months, 7 days. And again, we're talking about voting 87. See? The sum of 48's divisors is 124. 12-minute, 4-second video. Nigger equals 48, reversing the alphabetical order and reducing and applying the rules of numerology to the E. So reversing E is the 22nd letter, 22 the master builder numbers. You don't need to reduce. So leaving it 22, adding all the other reduced digits together, you get 48. So not counting the end date, it's exactly 8 months and 6 days. Understand this says to and including. So this counts that September 23rd Sunday. But from her birthday all the way up to that day is 8 months, 6 days. 86. Las Vegas equals 86. And here, see, former First Lady Michelle Obama speaks at a voter registration rally in Las Vegas. And this is how you can also see how there are a bunch of actors. I mean, it happens all the time. Obama leaves office. We still hear him and his wife and his daughters and all this propaganda. We still see Hillary Clinton and all, well, not much right now, but even then, like, she'll come back. That's what I'm trying to say. These people leave office, and then them and the First Lady, you know, Bill Clinton, he was just, you know, the 42nd president was just at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Nigger 42, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're always relevant because they're always actors doing what they're told to do. So from her September 23rd birthday, or excuse me, from September 23rd, the day this piece of propaganda came out, till her upcoming 55th birthday is a span of 117 days. See that? So on her birthday next year, that will be the 117th day after this piece of propaganda is published. And again, when was she born? 1/17. In Illinois, 117. Her and her husband, well, her husband born in Hawaii, quote unquote, but, you know, Chicago senator or Illinois senator from the south side of Chicago, you know, all that bullshit he's been saying, you know exactly what I'm saying. Obama, a Chicagoan actor, doing everything by the numbers of these. I was just typing those in for more numbers, but I don't mean to get off track. But see how it's also 16 weeks and 5 days from when this piece of propaganda came out. 16/5. That's a number for Scottish Rite and When We All Vote. When We All Vote, Scottish Rite, same gematria. And where do we find this? Right here. It has the hashtag here. Here's the name of the campaign. When We All Vote. The Scottish Rite Freemasons putting on this propaganda. And then again, she's doing it 16 weeks and 5 days from her upcoming birthday. So again, then, you don't need to include the end date. They code it both, including the end date and without. So without it, you get 116 days. That is the number for African American. 116. Civil rights is the reshuffling of that. 161, 71. And who's the actor playing the role of all this? Again, 171, 116. It's the same pattern. We have Barack Hussein Obama selected 44 years after the Civil Rights Act of 1964, his name sums to 116 and 64. Excuse me. Well, yeah. 64, 161, his name 116, 64. Black man equals 57. You know, we got this black man in this propaganda here. We have her husband, Obama, always coded with the numbers of 57, 21. And it's interesting. I just realized today, Illinois is the 21st state. So really the first black president from the 21st state, not a coincidence whatsoever. Nastiness. Why they use the word nastiness? I am sick of all the nastiness. Nastiness and nigger share gematria. 120, 30, 60 are the numbers of nastiness, as you're seeing here. Nigger, 60, 102, the reshuffling of 120, and essentially they're the same because you just dropped the zero numerology, so just 12 and 30. See? Same pattern. Again, black man 5721. Illinois admitted to the Union December 3rd, 1818. That's the 21st state. And just a quick look at their date numerology. You know, a date of a life lesson number of 33, Illinois became a state. Here we have a date with 42 numerology, Freemason 42, Nigger 42, the Nigger actors from Illinois. The wife literally born there, the husband just, acting there. Apparently born in Hawaii. Hawaii also equals 33. And, race war, black man. We get these numbers inside Illinois' date numerology. Black man, 51. They were found a day with 51 numerology. Race war, 48. That's why they're coding 48 in this with some of 48's divisors. So that's really that. I mean, just a quick look at this piece of propaganda. Michelle Obama's an actor. I hope you see it now. I mean, again, if she's coming out saying complete lies, I mean, the complete electoral system is bogus. Your votes don't matter. You're literally wasting your time. You are better off sleeping. I'm not even kidding. She says some people would rather sleep. They're busy. Yeah. Keep sleeping. And I don't mean be ignorant. I mean, if you're tired, you have a long day, you have stuff to do. You're much better off sleeping. Sleep's really good for the body. You're much better off sleeping than wasting your time in line voting for these actors that don't do anything. She's talking all this shit about voting. They're this. But look at the state of our nation. It's a piece of shit. It's crumbling. Masonic dictatorship. It's always been this way. It's always been crumbling. But it's always been held up by our ignorance, our tax dollars, the manipulation from the Jewish Kabbalists. So, everything this bitch is saying is complete nonsense. It makes no sense at all. I'm so sick of her because a lot of black women look up to her, how dare I say anything bad against Michelle Obama, even though I don't like her because it leaves a bad image. There could be a white person around. Oh, I got to make sure I don't say anything bad about her. It's like, what the fuck, man? I don't give a fuck about race or any of that shit. This bitch is a deceiver. So is her dumbass husband. They need to be put out of commission as soon as possible. Fuck both of them. Fuck Trump as well. Fuck Melania. They're all a bunch of bitch-ass, dumbass actors for the federal government. I cannot stand them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Real quick, because I want to put this out somehow, but I saw something important about the date, about tomorrow. Wednesday, the 26th, for Tesla, NASA, SpaceX propaganda. Because that's a date with 96 days remaining, Freemason 96, Mason 28, Catholic 55, the Catholic Church can be in this. Definitely Catholic Church propaganda. Jesuit order are going to put on a pre-party, a pre-game for their birthday the next day, only because, God 26, Catholic 46, Catholic 35, 55. When you reverse and reduce the H once, Mason 73, NASA 35. So I'm saying it now. Of course, Sacrifice 46, 73. There's going to be some celebrity murder 55, Kill 26. So I guarantee you these are all going to happen. Some celebrity death, some false flag event. Could even be a shooting 53. The Catholic Church, either the Pope, their whole ongoing narrative, what they're doing. You'll hear of Elon Musk in some way, shape, or form, NASA, all that. I mean, I've said it now. Donald Trump, of course, will be in this. But take it away from that. Peace out.